Welcome back. The new mayor of Castries, Geraldine Lendor Gabriel, began her first working day today, the 1st of September. Vendors at the Castries market spoke with Hot 7 TV News about their expectations of the new mayor and the type of relationship they are hoping to foster with her.
Peterson Francis is no more. Effective September 1st, 2021, Geraldine Lendor Gabriel will take up the mantle as the mayor of Castries. During his last few months in that post, the former mayor and Castries City vendors had a very contentious relationship. Vendors at the Castries Provision Market on Wednesday spoke to Hot 7 on their expectations of the new mayor.
Well, our mother is a woman, and as a new mayor for us, we're supposed to give her a chance to prove herself. I know her personally, but she doesn't know me, and I know she's somebody with a good heart. So if she keep it up, she will do a good job.
We're looking for an open and honest mayor who will consult with us, okay? Before making decisions, you at least come to us, relate with us, okay? Because we are on the ground, we know how it is. So we just want them to be able to communicate. A good relationship works on communication, all right? And then we go with her.
While many will remember the former mayor solely for his last year and his more contentious decisions, one market vendor says she will remember him for his good deeds and is hoping that the new mayor inherits some of his good characteristics.
All the time, it's men who are there. For example, we had Mr. Peterson Francis. He did a good job. He was always with us, been amongst us. He's a down-to-earth man, and having meetings with us when we have certain problems, he'll come to us and he'll address the situation. The only thing I believe that we wish to have now, like vendors having the freedom to sell the goods, and because we know that's their livelihood and they need monies to do their business. And I believe right now these are the things that we really need, that we get the freedom to sell our produce. And furthermore, being she's a woman, I do not really know her because she just took office today. So we have to wait and see the character, because character is revealing a crisis. Is when crisis comes, then you really know the person's character.
The market vendors say they are awaiting the new mayor to walk through the market and engage them. They say they will be judging her when the day comes based on her interaction with them. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
The president of the Craft and Dry Goods Vendors Association says members are waiting on the new mayor to settle into her role to see what her priorities are. Peter Ras Iper Isaac says the mayor made some very compelling points during her first media appearance, and the association is patiently waiting to see what she has in store when it comes to the upkeep of the city as well as relationships with vendors.
The president of the St. Lucia Craft and Dry Goods Vendors Association, Peter Ras Iper Isaac, says he is hopeful that the current mayor does not follow in the footsteps of the previous mayor, especially when it comes to the relationship with vendors.
We have had a very combative relationship with the outgoing mayor, and I think it's all as a result of, we've been slighted all the time, and that he was doing things in a manner that was more unilateral and not trying to consult with people that he would be making decisions that would affect them positively or negatively. We believe that he probably, was wanted to do things, and but not in good faith, as I would say. He had some very good plans and decisions that he made, but the execution of these decisions were poor.
Isaac explains that the association is patiently waiting on the mayor to settle into her role to gauge what she deems important. He says they are looking to foster a great symbiotic relationship with the mayor and her office.
We are looking forward to, I'm sure the vendors are looking forward to have a better relationship with this mayor. Whether the decisions that she would be making would be hard decisions, yes or no. But I think sometimes you can take tough decisions or make tough decisions and work with the people that the decisions will affect. Because even if you may say that you understand some people's position or disposition, the point is you are not them. It is important, and I think it is the right thing to do, the ideal thing to do, to consult with these people, not to make them, for them to make decisions. But you never know, they could make a decision even more refined.
He says while the new mayor has shown promise based on the ideas she has announced, the city awaits. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
Minibus drivers have again been mandated to transport 10 individuals. While some drivers have expressed displeasure, the president of the Groseley Minibus Owners Association says the move is warranted. He says given the surge in COVID-19 cases being recorded and the deaths, drivers need to ensure that they adhere to all protocols.
In 2020, following the first wave of COVID-19 in St. Lucia, drivers were mandated to carry 7 passengers. Later on, it was amended and drivers were permitted to transport 10 individuals. This lasted a few months and eventually prompted a strike by various minibus associations protesting the transporting of only 10 passengers. 1 year and 2 COVID-19 waves later, drivers have once again been mandated to carry 10 people. As of August 31st, St. Lucia has recorded 8,219 COVID-19 cases, of which 1,928 are active. Initially, some drivers indicated that they saw no need to have the capacity of buses changed. The president of the Groseley Minibus Owners Association, Danny Edward, however, holds a different view.
Well, I am in full support with the changes. I mean, less passengers, less people that you come across on a daily basis. You stand a chance of surviving this virus. I want to urge drivers again to follow the protocols. I understand the situation, but it goes way deeper than that.
Edward claims that with the changes continuously being done to their sector, he understands the apprehension, concerns, and annoyance being expressed by drivers. He says at this point, if the changes continue, drivers are going to need assistance from the powers that be. However, he is asking drivers not to be reckless.
The situation that drivers are faced with right now, it's a matter where you are struggling against your bills. The insurance companies right now is calling for the insurance to be paid. The banks are calling, harassing drivers to pay the loans. So the drivers now are in a very hard position, but that still doesn't give them reasons to disobey the protocols, because at the end of the day, their life matters most. But I want to just sympathize with them. I understand what they are going through. I wish the government, the people in charge, would take a serious look in seeing how they could assist the bus drivers, and maybe that would help as well in the drivers complying when it comes to following the protocols.
Edward is urging that drivers and members of the public alike adhere to the protocols that have been established to help mitigate the spreading of the COVID-19 virus.
I want to urge the drivers to get vaccinated, follow the protocols, because I don't want, of more of our drivers falling ill to this deadly virus.
St. Lucia now has 2 options when it comes to COVID-19 vaccines. Members of the public who are hesitant about getting inoculated are advised to visit their health practitioner for guidance. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
Stay with us, there's more news after the break.